We can't forget the thumb here. The thumb is very powerful. It is linked with Mars and will, courage, assertive energy, power. Placing a ring on the thumb will enhance willpower and assertive, aggressive energy. So if you find it's difficult for you to speak up, or maybe you deal with a lot of fear, placing a ring on this finger can remind you and activate the Mars energy. Now, of course, it can get exaggerated. Sometimes people with hidden anger, with anger that is stuffed and repressed, will wear a thumb ring, and you can feel it from them. And it's fascinating to me because many people who wear thumb rings will also wear a Saturn ring. It's as if the burdens and the heaviness of Saturn, it's a lot of repression. I attend a seminar every year up in New Brunswick, New Jersey, which is close to Newark. It's with the Noel Till group and all the students and graduates of his course. And Noel recently, I think it was 2 years ago, talked about pay attention to people with thumb rings because many times it can signal repressed or stuffed energy. And I was pondering this as I was driving home on the New Jersey Turnpike. Fascinatingly to me, every single woman who was working at the toll booth on the New Jersey Turnpike was wearing a thumb ring. Now, if you've ever driven on the Turnpike, I have to tell you, it is an aggressive experience. You have to get into your Mars to drive on the Turnpike. People drive quickly and they are extremely assertive, and you see a lot of Saturn fingers if you don't keep up with them. Fascinating to me. I also see a lot of thumb rings for people who work for the post office, the clerks who work behind the counter. There are some people who wear thumb rings who do it when they know they need to activate a more assertive side. I had one client come in who's been a client for years and years, who out of the blue one time came in wearing a thumb ring, and I said, "Why did you choose to wear that ring?" She said, "I don't know, but I really like the way it makes me feel." Interestingly enough, she was going through a very assertive phase in her life. They correlated, and she instinctively knew to enhance this. So I mentioned to her that placing a ring on the thumb will activate that assertive, aggressive, powerful Martian energy. And the more she is aware of it, the better she will be in projecting it. Now, my point on all this is that sometimes the rings that you wear will magnify the energy of the planet associated with that finger, and will magnify it in a positive way. It'll bring it to your awareness. You can consciously use this to activate that energy. Sometimes there is an unconscious part of it. There are burdens, there are heavy energies associated with it. When a ring has wound up on a particular finger without your conscious energy behind it, and sometimes it's appropriate to remove it and change your fingers, change where you are wearing your rings. The energy will shift if you do that.